I have learned so much as a criminal law defense attorney practicing in America, and I think it's about time I started sharing this information with fellow immigrants to help them stay out of trouble. So I just came from court, and 10 minutes ago we were warned that there were ICE agents outside the courtroom taking pictures of people's cars. So you want to stay out of trouble because the courtrooms have become unsafe because they are some of the places where the ICE agents are picking people from. So you want to stay out of trouble, and these are trying times. If you get convicted of an offense and you're not a US citizen, that conviction might have negative implications on your immigration status. So that is something you should know. So there are very simple things that a lot of people are not aware of that might get you in trouble. One of them, which is the most important thing, is drinking and driving. You do not want to drink and drive or consume alcohol and drive, because if you are stopped by law enforcement while driving under the influence, you will get charged with a DUI. A DUI is a driving under the influence charge, and that is a gross misdemeanor. And the moment you get convicted with a DUI, your life changes. What do I mean by your life changing? A conviction comes with different mandatory requirements. One of them is probation. You will be placed on probation for 5 years, and with probation you will be required to complete a substance use disorder eval through the probation department. You will also be required to complete the required treatment, and you will also be required to complete a victim impact panel. So with treatment you will get assessed, and the agency that you get assessed with will determine the kind of treatment that you require. Some usually recommend inpatient treatment depending on the need. They might recommend 90 days of inpatient treatment, 6 months of inpatient treatment, or 1 year of inpatient treatment. With inpatient treatment, you are required to live in that treatment center. You will not be in a position to go to work or go about your life the normal way. You will stay in that facility. You will detox. You will get treated to ensure that you're not going back to drinking or to using drugs. But just imagine what will be happening to your life during this time, because in America everything is about money. You like without work or let's say a business, it's so hard to sustain your life. Like your car payment, house payment, phone bill, and normal stuff. You're not gonna be in a position to afford normal stuff unless you are a very good saver and you've stashed up money. Yeah, it can really mess your life. Another condition that comes with DUI conviction is the installation of an IID, ignition interlock device. An IID is a blow and go, so you have to blow 0.00 before you are allowed to drive or before your car can start, and you cannot have somebody else blow on your behalf because these IIDs have cameras, so you have to blow before you can drive. And if you are arrested while driving a motor vehicle without an ignition interlock device, you will pick a different charge. And I forgot to let you know that with probation there is probation fees, monthly probation fees, and an ignition interlock device comes with fees as well. You will obtain one through a private company, and they charge monthly fees. And this IID, you will be required to have it for 5 years. Something else, you will also be required to have a scrum device. That is an ankle bracelet which monitors for alcohol content in your body or drugs. And an ankle bracelet can detect alcohol in normal household items like mouthwash, perfume, deodorant, lotion. Anything that has got alcohol in it will be detected by the scrum device, and you will be in violation, which will put you in trouble. I can take the whole day talking about DUIs, but that can be a topic for another day. So yeah, you don't want to drink and drive. You don't want to consume drugs and drive. Marijuana is legal in a lot of states in America. It's sold over the counter in forms of juice, edibles, gum, candy. But don't consume marijuana and drive. Don't drink and drive. Don't even drive while impaired. Let's say there are these prescribed drugs like Oxycontin that are given at the emergency room or the hospital that can be mind altering. If you feel like you are not in your right mindset to drive, just get an Uber. Don't put yourself in trouble. Number 2, I'm gonna talk about hit and run unattended and hit and run attended. When, let's say you're having a bad day, or by accident you hit somebody's car and they are not present or they are not around, you are required to try locating the owner of that motor vehicle. If you cannot locate them, let's say you are in a hurry, you cannot find them, you are supposed to write down your information. That is your name, your phone number, and your insurance information, and affix it somewhere visible on that motor vehicle where they can easily access it and contact you, so that you can compensate them for the damage that you may have done to their motor vehicle. If you hit somebody's car and take off, you will get charged with a hit and run unattended, which is a misdemeanor. And if you hit somebody's car and they are present, let's say they're driving as well, or they are just seated in their car, you are required to approach them, talk to them, give them your personal information, phone number, and insurance information, so that they can contact your insurance and get their car repaired, so that you can pay for the damage of their car or whatnot. Or you can agree on just paying for it if you don't want to go through your insurance. If you take off, you will get charged with a hit and run attended, which is a gross misdemeanor. A gross misdemeanor is punishable by a maximum penalty of $5,000 in fine and 364 days in jail. You don't want to do that. You hit somebody's car, make sure that you leave your information or talk to them and agree. Number 3, jaywalking is an offense in America. You cannot cross the road the way we used to do at home. You look this way, you look that way, then you cross. No, you cannot do that here. You will get charged with jaywalking, which is an offense. Number 4, avoid accumulating tickets. If you keep accumulating traffic tickets, like running the red lights, speeding over the speed limit, changing lanes without indicating, you will get become a habitual offender, a habitual traffic offender, and your driving license will be suspended or revoked. So you will lose the privilege to drive, and not being able to drive in America just makes you handicapped. It makes your life very difficult. So you don't want to lose your driving privileges. So obey the traffic rules. Make sure that you are, following the traffic rules. Lastly, avoid road rage. If you realize that somebody is trying to get your attention, or they want to argue with you and whatnot, let them go, or drive away, or slow down and let them go. And make sure that you are driving carefully and maintaining your lane, because people here can be idle. Like, somebody can decide to abandon their business and follow you to wherever you are going. Call 911 and ensure that you get arrested. So yeah, be very careful because people can really mind other people's business over here. My name is Sheila Mengesa. I am a criminal law defense attorney. I hope that this information is gonna help you stay out of trouble. If there is anything else you want me to talk about, just comment in down below and I will talk about it. Have a lovely day, and I'm gonna be making more